Palace of Westminster, the mother of parliaments. Many parliaments around the world are modelled on Parliament. It's not the oldest parliament in the world, but it is the model for many, many parliaments around the Commonwealth and around the world. It is the fount of our democracy. It's at the core of everything we believe. Two perennial lessons of British politics. Labour will always be more trusted on public services than the Conservatives. But the Conservatives will always be more trusted on managing the economy than Labour. If the Conservatives can convince people they can be trusted on public services, they nearly always win, because this is a very small c conservative country. People like their institutions, they like their monarchy, they like things to be the way they have always been. And that is why, since the Second World War, the Conservatives have been more often in power than out of power. The Palace of Westminster, 2019, a Conservative government with a majority of 80. How did that happen? After 10 years of coalition, small majority, minority government, why do the Conservatives now sit in that building over there with a majority of 80? I would say there are three main reasons. First of all, clarity of message. During the referendum campaign, Dominic Cummings came up with "Take back control." For the election campaign, another three-word slogan: "Get Brexit done." That cut through. Labour's message, for the many, not the few, was a retread of the Blairite tradition that they themselves had rejected. It was never going to win on that count. Second big lesson: do not lie to the British public. In 2010, the Lib Dems had stood on a manifesto of abolishing student tuition fees. They then joined a coalition government with the Conservatives that trebled those fees. So in 2015, when they were once more before the British electorate, they got hammered, absolutely hammered. The same is true about Brexit. 2016 referendum, all sides of the argument, both sides, said very clearly, this is a one-off. Whatever is decided, that is what will happen. There will be no rerun, there will be no retread. It's a straightforward decision. Leave won. Clearly, they won. Then the Lib Dems, the Labour Party, and some Conservatives spent 2 years trying to undermine that decision. So when they were once again before the electorate, they got hammered. That was the result. Third thing, very important, not just for this election, but for any election. And in all walks of life, leadership is everything. Whether it's sport or politics or business, it's all about leadership. Jeremy Corbyn, who had had a great campaign in 2017, in 2019 he looked old and tired and tetchy. Soufflés really don't rise twice. On the other hand, Boris Johnson looked energetic, enthusiastic, committed and dynamic. He was everywhere, and everywhere he was delivering that key, punchy message: get Brexit done. The result was never seriously in doubt.